I've been painting for decades. And when it came to the point where I decided I was no longer going to be painting solely by commission, I sat down in my studio and it was a week-long lock-in and just stared at the canvases and decided to paint what I was going to paint with no rules, no boundaries. And the first series came out. Hi, I'm Shannon Leigh and my medium is acrylic on canvas. So I have been painting for a very long time. I don't even want to tell you the number of decades. I've painted to please all of my life, if that makes sense. And when I got to the point where I was able to just do my imagination, create my favorite subject matter in the way that I see it and feel it, this is the result. And taking traditional things that we know, that we've seen painted in traditional ways outside of that box, painting them in a new way that kind of relates to where we're living now in this century. I think it's up to all professional artists to develop a style that's uniquely theirs. If you want to stand out, have a voice, find what's in your heart and follow that. I come from a background of graphic design and had an aptitude for architecture. And so the linear form was just naturally something that I was drawn to in my work. And my paintings like fractured like that. My work has changed even more into the Southwest genre. I've gotten to really get back to my roots, get back to my horses, get back to the tribal lands, get back to all the things that I grew up with and was surrounded by, the rodeos. Now I get to incorporate everything and I get to be there and be a part of it again. So not only in the studio, but outside the studio, I'm getting to bring all of that together in this voice and canvas. There's more action in my work that you're going to see. I still have my stoicism, but I'm really appreciating the movement in these roping pictures. And then if you come around the corner here, there's the action. And I'm really loving the energy of these pieces. The element of surprise that I get the idea to create it, there's doubt and there's excitement and there's should I and where do I take it, and there's this whole process. Every painting is like solving a puzzle and you have to get to the end, and the end is the signature. And now, why did I paint it? And when you connect with that spirit that relates to what you were able to create, that's the surprise, that's the magic, and I think that's my favorite part of it all. Where what I created lands perfectly in somebody's heart and brings them joy. That's the most rewarding thing. This is a style that you would know me for. If you saw this, you would probably know that it was my work. This next painting is more of an experimentation where I'm experimenting with texture opposed to my color blocking that's solid, just to see how that is received. But it was a fun piece to do. I think that it's important to stretch, to go in other places and see how that will mature. Oh gosh, the people, the collectors that want to see the new work, the team that's here, the family that's built underneath this tent. Yeah, it's the community, it's the build. I love it here and I'm honored to be a part of this group.